I've just moved house. I'm poor. Help me, I'm poor.
You know that's actually a load of bollocks. You've just moved to a lovely house, you're not poor.
You've seen the mortgage on it.
Exactly my point. First world problems. Let's not be like that person, shall we?
Actually, I'm glad you said that, because this is the problem with society and weddings. You maybe do. You have no idea how much I earn or how much money I have. That's what I mean.
I know what house you just bought.
But I'll tell you why we bought that house.
And you can't moan about it.
Hold tight. We bought our first house when I was 21 years old. We've got some years of house, what's it called? Interest, whatever that is. That money's moved over. We are not rich, but the problem is when people look at weddings and they look at jobs, they expect a certain thing from you, and then when that expectation, I now feel I have to meet that expectation and drive a fancy car and wear designer clothes.
What
and blah,
are
blah, blah.
you on about,
And this is the problem. Genuinely, this is the problem with their weddings.
Mate, I've just literally said, you cannot be like, I'm so poor. You've just bought a house, mate. You're lucky.
I'm not saying I'm not lucky.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the word lucky. Yeah. Sorry. Don't like the word
Let's
lucky.
get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome
the Unfiltered Bride Podcast. Tips from the top table and beyond.
So you know it's going to be juicy. Let's go.
Go on then.
Right.
I'm going to sit here silently.
So I got a message from one of you that said, I love your summer episodes. I love your winter episodes. I love all of this. But can we have a realistic, real girl?
Not a Beth budget.
Can I just say, did you see the swimming pool photos?
Yeah, how much do you reckon that
cost?
cost?
Is sick though, didn't it?
Yeah. How much do you reckon that cost?
Thank you. Don't know.
I think that's the craziest thing I've ever seen you do.
What? Ka-ching. What's that off? Ka-ching.
That's Mario.
Anyway, snap out of it.
What?
Stop being disgusting.
You just went,
yeah, because you were like, you can't dance around, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so we're not going to be ridiculous today. And I went to a wedding as a guest, and it was a lovely day. And I want to talk about the things that were great, and it wasn't like they spent 40k on it.
Okay. How much did they spend on it?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
But there were certain things that I was like, actually, the budget was well spent in these certain areas.
Yep.
And let's talk about the key elements that aren't super expensive. You're not going to be able to do all of these, guys. You're only going to be able to do some of them.
I would like to...
Let's try and do a wedding for 20k.
Okay, and I'm going to put my foot down on the bits that I think are actually where you should be spending the money, logistically should be spending the money.
Okay.
Rather than... Because sometimes we try and... I said this the other day when I was talking about cocktails. If a cocktail's in the wrong... if the cocktail's in the wrong glass, it's not a cocktail. If you put it in a plastic cup, then just don't do the cocktail. Do you know what I mean? So I'll give you both options. I saw the beef
in the comments.
You can't have it in a plastic cup.
I've been doing weddings for so many years and there's a plastic cup in it. It's absolutely fine. No guest
to my reply, and I was like, guys, do not put... I'd rather you... And again, there's always an option for something. I would rather a canned cocktail than a cocktail.
Shut up!
Hear my answer first. I would rather a canned cocktail than a cocktail you've made and poured in one of those plastic cups. I mean the proper plastic. I don't mind hard plastic.
Oh, like...
I mean a fucking
slush
plastic
puppy
cup.
cup.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want that cocktail, respectfully.
Nope. I disagree.
No, you cannot put a cocktail in one of those.
Is Pimm's a cocktail?
No.
In theory it is, though.
Right? It only has 2 ingredients, so technically.
And I've had Pimm's at Henley, Ascot, and they come in a plastic cup, and I've enjoyed them still.
Is it hard plastic cup though, or a soft plastic cup?
Soft.
Vile. But Pimm's is the only one then that I'd allow. The only one. So again, that's the other option. If you can only do the plastic cups, then it has to be Pimm's.
Right, let's start from the beginning then. We've got 20 grand.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning. We've got engaged.
Okay.
Cool. Venue.
No. Before that, how many people are you having? Because if you want 200 people, it's not happening.
Could happen.
But you'd have to cut on it. We're trying to be realistic to make a 20 grand wedding.
Let's go. So the wedding I went to... 60 people.
Yep. 60 people is where you're going to have your best thingy for the money, as in you get enough people to have a vibe, but equally it's not, you haven't got to times everything by 120.
Next thing we're going to do.
Yeah. Wait, we have an evening guest. I'm okay. We're the couple getting married then?
Yeah,
okay.
evening guest, yes.
I'm okay with it. They're a tenner ahead. Yeah. They're not expensive.
All right, money bags.
Shall I keep my phone out to do our adding?
So what I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm having this conversation with my best friend at the moment because I'm planning her wedding. The day of your wedding really doesn't fucking matter. And they're on this like, do you know what I mean? But if other things are important to you and you want to have this big wedding, the day of your wedding, that is where you're going to save a lot of money, or the month.
Month, I agree. Day, I disagree.
But we were
I like when we argue.
We were looking at it, and you save like $2,000 by getting married on a weekday in the venue. That's £2,000, guys.
Okay, if party...
That's a cocktail hour.
If party is important to you, you cannot do a weekday.
I'm disagreeing. I just went to a Sunday wedding.
Sunday's different. It's a weekend. I know it's not, but it is. You can't have a Wednesday
But
and
you slagged off Sunday wedding people.
No, I slagged off Wednesday wedding people. I didn't slag them off either. I said that
it could have been any day of the week. We were their friends. We were going to go and we were going to stay.
So this is, I agree. If you look at your group of people and you can genuinely hand on heart say that all of those people will take the day off work the next day. No, I went to one of, I don't speak to her anymore. So she got married on a Wednesday. Nobody was there at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Nobody was there.
I also think that's
there were some older people. It is the crowd. I agree. If you've got a rugby lot, if you've got, if you like, we don't have a massive party crowd. Like I wouldn't be able to do a Wednesday wedding because there would have been a small amount of us left. So I do think the day is actually important.
But also I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think you need to be scared of that. Because if you've got like your close mates and stuff left, that's all you need. Especially with like, we haven't got big numbers here. Honestly.
I'll compromise on a winter weekend.
Winter weekends aren't cheap.
They are cheaper. I would personally, if I want that vibe, pick a January weekend over an August Wednesday.
Would you? Don't you think people are doing dry Jan?
Nah, they don't last till end of Jan. They're not doing it then.
Anyway, day of the week, day of the month and day of the week massively plays a factor.
Okay, so let's compromise. Let's compromise with the couple. I really want a party. I'd rather be in winter, save a bit of money and be in winter, but I really would like a Friday or a Saturday.
Can we not go to Sunday? Still weekend, isn't it? Like you just said.
Yeah, but I'd rather it. What's the price difference? I don't think the price. I think the massive price cut is the winter.
I am going to get up a pricing chart essentially
from just a random venue.
From one that I'm inquiring with with my friend. Okay, here we go.
Is this an expensive venue though?
It's an expensive venue, but you'll also see the difference, jump difference.
Let's maybe lower it down a little bit because I know the type of venues you're looking at. Let's go for a more budget-friendly venue. But give me what the price difference is.
Okay, ready? These are the rates. Okay. Right. Let's compare them. So ask me for a month.
Okay, so in an ideal world, I would like, everyone wants a Saturday in July, please.
Saturday in July.
Next year?
2026,
yep.
£12,950.
Okay, and then I'll compromise and I'll have a February Saturday.
5,500.
Right, we'll have the fucking winter Saturday then, won't we? I cannot.
But then down to a Monday, 3,900.
That to me isn't worth the.
But if you,
I agree, yeah.
If
we're not, really trying to,
because that could be extra money for your dress that you really, really like, or canapes.
I agree that you have to know what kind of wedding you want first before you do anything.
And we really need to get out this topic of a grand in the wedding budget. Like,
yeah,
a grand in real life, you wouldn't just be like, I'm saving a grand. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. But I think if for us,
isn't that wild?
The party is going to be the biggest part of it. So we don't compromise on that. However, we do compromise. If I wanted a super chilled and I was going to have an English country garden, then I'll go for a Monday in August.
Listen to this. Monday in July is 8,450.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've saved about $3 and a bit grand.
What about, okay, let's compromise in the middle in April, a Saturday in April, Friday in April.
8,450.
I'd still pick the February.
And a Saturday's 8,950. The Sunday is 6,950.
Nah, I want the weekend.
Okay, fine. All right, for those
and we're being nice to our guests. We care about our guests.
I don't know what this includes.
I just, honestly, guys, get married in winter. I love a winter wedding. I did one the other day at the Gherkin. Fucking sick, by the way. It's got to be winter. I want it dark for my dancing.
Okay, right.
Okay, so how much we just spent? That's a high end.
Yeah,
no, how much was it? $5,000.
Yeah, but I don't know what that includes and stuff. So let's be realistic. I think
$3,000 is a good amount of money for our venue.
Higher.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There's a venue actually, which I would say is more reasonable. A lot of people get married there.
Yeah.
Let me just check their rates.
Okay.
Because that doesn't include catering or anything.
Yeah, I would like dry hire ideally.
And this is a barn.
Cool.
Right, here we go.
By the way, venues, I absolutely love you when you just put your price on your website. Just give us a rough
Here we
ballpark.
go. Right, say it again. What month are we going in?
I'm quite happy with February. I like winter.
So November to February, excluding December 2026. lowest rates for a Monday date in the months, mentioned to the highest rate in those particular months. Okay, so highest rate is 4,300 including VAT.
Is that just higher?
Just higher.
Still a bit steep for my... Does it have actual dates on there? So I think $3,000 is a reasonable thing for us to look at then.
I would say $4,000 if you're going for that.
$4,000, but it includes my getting ready room the night before.
What is included in our standard venue hire rates?
Cool.
The barn...
that's it.
The grounds, secret garden, coordinators, ceremony setup, honeymoon suite on your wedding day from 11, so you can get ready.
Yeah. Nice accommodation night of.
Fully stocked and staffed bar.
Is it furniture?
Fairy lights.
Fairy lights furniture, please.
Yeah, furniture. Use of Bluetooth
chairs.
Speakers.
Cool.
Underfloor heating.
So we've got all our PA, we've got our tables and chairs, we have the bare minimum of a wedding.
Yeah.
Cool. $4,000. Okay.
Are we having church? Registrar?
No, this is cheaper.
Okay.
If I really want to go budget and put money elsewhere, then I'm gonna get married at the registry office and I'm gonna get my friend to do the ceremony.
Okay. So how much should we budget in for the registry then, please?
I can't remember, I did it the other day. Let's say £500 because that gives me some money to get an outfit to wear.
And then don't you have to spend like £399 at the venue fee to get them out there?
I'm not getting them out there.
Oh.
I'm having my friend do the ceremony.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. £500 is way more than I need, but that gives me... Also, does that have to go on the wedding budget? It's a different day.
I don't know.
I'm going to go £400. I'm literally just going to go and sign the paperwork.
Okay.
Cool.
Fine.
Yeah.
Invites, save the dates, digital.
Digital. I can design them on Canva. Yeah.
Okay. Fabulous. So.
Photographer. Okay. I'm going to get a photo video team.
Yeah, duo.
Yeah. Because I feel like their pricing and packages are a bit more togethery. That's another... Is it important to us though? Beth, is it important to you? It's very important to me.
It's important to me.
Because it's going to be about $4,000, let's be realistic.
Yeah. For
photo and video.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Not happy, but we have to deal with it.
Well, we're on 8,400. How much we got? 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Food and drink.
Right. I'm on Epic's brochure because they are a supplier at this venue. So I'm just looking at it. It says these prices include crockery, cutlery, linen, napkins, tablecloths, a full team, blah, 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 blah. So everything in. Are we doing canapes?
Non-negotiable, yeah.
Okay. The question is, Epic, where are your prices? I don't think they're on here.
They might not be. It does depend on what you pick. The problem with catering is if you want lobster canapes, it's more than...
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, okay.
Are we about to plan a wedding in like half an hour and then...
Yeah, we are.
You guys can all just copy that.
Shall I ring Roxy?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on our episode?
Yeah. But she's not going to be able to give us... I just want very basics.
Very basic prices. Okay. She's going to be like, why are you calling me? Should I say? When are you coming to London? Hi Roxy, it's Beth calling from the Unfiltered Bride.
Hello.
You are live on the podcast if you're happy to be on it.
Oh, I am, yeah. Great.
We are just filming an episode.
We need you to not overthink what we're asking you. We just need some prices. We're busy. We're trying to plan a wedding. Right, how much for 4 canapes per person, please?
Sorry, you're a bit muffled there, Georgie. What did you say there?
I'm really far away. Beth asked.
So basically, we're talking about like everyone says our episodes before are like so elaborate, and we're just going, actually, let's try and plan a normal wedding. So we're budgeting out what we need to budget. So Georgie would like 4 canapes per person, rough costs, nothing too extra. We don't want any lobster. We just
want filling. Yeah.
So just canapes?
Just canapes at the moment.
We're adding.
Just canapes, you're looking at about £12 a person plus that.
Including, is that 4 per person?
4 per person, yeah.
Oh, okay, 12.
Hold on. Let me write these in my notes. £12, 4 per person.
As part of a whole day.
Yes, yeah. We're not just bringing you over.
Like, I'm not coming to do canapes for £12 per person, guys.
Okay, now I would like a 2-course meal.
Yeah, 2-course meal.
Mains and desserts.
Please.
2-course meal, you're looking... £50.
Cool.
And is that plated mains and desserts?
Yes, so that includes all your stuff in linen, cutlery, crockery with us. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And is it any cheaper to have like sharing boards, or is it the same price?
More expensive.
Not cheaper. No,
Okay.
same price, if not a slight upgrade.
Okay. Evening food. I would like the mashed potato bar, please.
Of course you would. You are looking at about £12.95 per person plus that.
And is that like a standard price for evening guests, even if it was like pizza or burgers, or is that what we should
Is that our
budget?
cheapest option?
Yeah, maybe that's the cheaper end of evening food, I would say. Some of our options go up to about £18 per person.
Okay.
But yeah, good around that, so around £15 as an average, I would say.
Cool.
Perfect. And are there any other costs that we need to be associating with catering?
Not with catering. I guess you just need to think about your drink service for the day. If
How
you're
much would it
providing
be
your own drinks, there's
if we
gonna
were
be a bit of
providing
a
our own
service
drink?
for that.
How much?
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
She's butting in. I don't know what
Sorry.
she's...
How much if I brought my own drinks for you to serve?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yes, you can. Certain venues, you know, if you've got your marquee, absolutely, and certain venues will allow for about £7.50 you should bring all of your own drinks up until the end of the wedding breakfast, and we will serve all of those and staff that for you.
£7.50 per person.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions, Georgie?
Nope, that's good. Thank you. We'll be in touch if we want to go ahead.
Okay, I'll take you up in a couple of days.
Yeah. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.
Lovely. See you
Thanks,
Saturday,
Roxy.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love it. She's
I
so
love
nice.
it.
She's
I
like,
said-
what?
What? Give me more information. Right, can you...
Right, these are all plus VAT.
Plus that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to that. First of all, I'm going to park the drink bit because I reckon I can get the venue to do it or a bar company. Because if the bar company are making... So the reason caterers are charging for it is because she just has to pay for the staff for it.
Yeah.
Whereas a bar company are more likely to do it because they can also run a bar and make
And
money.
glasses. That's why they're charging for it as well.
Was that glassware as well?
Oh, no, that was included in there.
Yeah, that was already in. So I'm going to park that. So I need to add up what's 12 plus 13, 25, 75 ahead.
Plus VAT.
Or 75 times plus VAT. What is it? No, times 0.2, 15, 75 plus 15. We're on £90 ahead.
Yeah, times
Okay.
by 60.
60 equals 5,000. And then I've lost my other add-ons. We had then venue, photography and videography, and then I had £400 for my ceremony. Okay.
So I went to a wedding on Sunday and we only had 2 courses. And you know, before I'd probably be like, oh my God, no, I don't want 2
If you
courses.
grabbed canapes, we're fine.
The canapes were substantial. So they were like mini sliders. They were like chicken stuff. And then the boards, we actually had boards come out, which she said are similar price, maybe a little bit of a surcharge, but we had steak on them. And it was incredible. We had salmon on them. Like every person on the table got 2 bits of steak. Every person on the table got a bit of salmon, and everyone on the person got like a chicken thing.
Yeah.
And then we also had vegetable skewers, peas with like feta cheese,
Nice.
chips, and then we had breads to start with oils, and like that was
Substantial.
So I was like, it didn't feel like I missed a starter.
Did you have canapes?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like it. And we've done the mashed potato bar. We've done something a bit fun.
Yeah.
Like even though it didn't cost more, but we've got something interactive and fun in the evening.
Can I throw a spanner in the works for the drinks?
Yeah.
Because there's going to be different options. Because if you buy the drink through the venue, like the house wine's usually what, like 24 quid?
Per bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much is that? Like half a bottle per person. I also think you don't need to do that. At that wedding we were at Sunday, like... No, I agree. There was wine on the table, but so much got left because the boys were drinking beer. So I think you definitely need to do beer and wine. It's such a waste.
I'd rather do beer and fizz, personally.
Yeah.
So maybe we just get bottles
I didn't drink 1 glass of wine.
Yeah, I don't drink wine.
Because I actually don't
think our
like...
generation drink wine.
I love wine. But I
Do
don't
you?
like drinking wine during my
wedding.
meal. I like to have an actual soft drink so I
Yeah.
can...
Maybe we do rosé and beer.
Yeah.
We get a
Rosé
bit of
and beer.
personality. Okay. I don't know how to work out the price of that. It depends on the venue, what they allow, if they allow you to bring your drinks in.
They usually do it like as a package, but let's say like, let's just do it by bottle for this example. $29.99 for a bottle of wine.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
How much for a beer? £5?
No, not if you're paying $29 for a fucking bottle of wine.
£6? Let's work that out.
I just think we can do this cheaper.
Hey, we've got drinks reception and stuff as well.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think we could do. I think we get a bar company
Okay, fine.
because I'm positive you can find a bar company.
But can I just say, it's very unlikely at a venue, unless you're doing like
Yeah.
at a barn venue that we're paying
Yeah.
for, it's usually within the
Do
package.
they not have drinks packages in like barn venue?
No. But let's say 30 quid per person drinks package, arrival drink, half bottle of wine, speech.
Let's make it 40 then to just overestimate it.
40 quid.
So I need you to get your calculator and do 40 times 60. What is 40 times 60? 12, 320, 3,200.
I think 35.
Okay, 35.
Like arrival drink, let's say £7 for a bottle of Prosecco. Sorry, glass of Prosecco. Same £7 for a glass of Prosecco for the thing.
Fizz, yeah.
Half a bottle of wine, so 15 quid? 29, 30 quid.
Okay, do 30
and then
times 60.
service, so let's do 35.
Yeah, let's do 35 and that gives us a bit of a buffer.
2,100.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna be like, my drinks back is £100 per person.
Guys, mine was not this either.
Yeah.
So we are literally just trying to put you together a wedding and we're trying to make sensible decisions. Okay, have we covered all of the necessities?
No.
Band, DJ.
Band, DJ, dress, suits.
No, sorry. I
At the
mean
venue.
the core.
Okay, fine.
You have to have this to have a wedding.
So we've come to the wedding. We've
you
got
do need a
drinks
dress.
reception, canapes.
Yeah.
Ceremonies sorted.
Yeah, we've got no decor yet, but let's just chill on that a second. We've got food, we've got cutlery, crockery, we've got everything to have it, and we've got evening food, and the bar is open. People buy their own drinks.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Where are we
on
at budget-wise?
£15,900. I'm happy with this so
Yeah.
far. Happy with this so far. Shall I tell you what's going to be an issue? Is us both buying dresses. Okay. Let's look at entertainment in the evening then. Because actually there's no wedding without something. You have the option of a playlist in the evening, sticking your phone on.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Well, I don't want that. My problem with that is I've seen it a few times. Again, it depends on the wedding. If you're not party people, then put a playlist on. Really doesn't matter. That board game wedding I did was wonderful. They all played board games and it's just a playlist playing. Absolutely fine.
I'm going to tell you it's a non-negotiable for me to have a band.
A full band.
Full band.
Could we compromise?
No.
Hold on. You didn't. Come on. This is why our relationship is not going to work. You're not even letting me finish on these sentences. Could we look at compromising and having a live element with the DJ, like sax and bongos?
They are just as expensive.
Not as a band.
So my non-negotiable is, I'm really sorry, and I need to tell you this, but I went to a wedding with a DJ, and it just...
I agree. We want something. I worked with them.
Can we do it for now? And if we overstretch our budget, and then I will compromise.
I'm going to remind you of this when we're doing decor.
Yeah.
Okay. What's more important to you, band or decor?
Band.
Fine. Cool. Styling.
No, but I say that because
we're going to have to not scrap. It's going to have to be 3,000 because by the time we've 3.5. This isn't travel.
Yeah, 3.5.
This is not travel. This isn't their food on the day. There's so much other shit.
Let's go 3.5.
Oh, we can't do that.
Why?
Because we're on £19,400. Respectfully, we can't afford a band. We can afford a DJ.
Can we afford canapes?
We have to have canapes. This is what I mean. This is the conversation.
We're doing a 20k wedding.
Yeah.
We can't have canapes.
We can't have a band.
Okay.
No food, but you can cover the band. Okay,
so we're going for a DJ, a grand.
Yeah.
DJ them.
Cool.
Okay. Lol. Right. Is that the fundamentals for the day?
Nope.
What else?
Outfits.
Okay, no, but decor. I mean, for the decor. Okay, we're going to need bouquet.
Okay, let me tell you what I want, and I need you to.
You're the bride in this situation. How many bridesmaids you got?
2.
Fine.
I want a bouquet for me. I want 2 bridesmaid bouquets.
Wait, I need to add this up.
Add it all up for me, please.
Right. So you want a standard bridal bouquet?
Yeah.
Okay, but they vary from like 150 to 200.
Just go. I honestly would just like the cheapest one. I'm really not, decor is not my thing. 2 bridesmaid bouquets.
Yeah.
Groom's buttonhole, or am I marrying you?
Yep.
We'll do buttonholes for the sake of this. And then another 4 buttonholes.
2,
Dad's 2 groomsmen.
3, 4. Yeah.
And then I would like just like a little 3 bud vases on each table.
How many tables we got?
60 people. 6. Whatever's in season. Like I'm not too.
6, yeah.
And then some candles with it.
Yeah.
And then I would like some kind of feature in the ceremony.
Silk?
Yep.
Can we do a silk arch?
Yeah. You are joking. That's what you were about to go. You are joking.
No, I don't mind a statement. If you want to do a big arch,
I feel like we've got
a
it,
statement
and then I'll put it behind me on my top table.
Because you could even do really clean girl. They could literally just be roses in those bud vases.
Happy.
Okay. With travel and delivery fees, depending on where it is, I'd probably say that's about
It's close.
1,500 quid.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. All right. We're at 18,400.
Okay.
Can I have a magician or no?
No. If you want to drop canapes,
I just don't think we should be dropping canapes.
Okay. Respectfully, we haven't got the budget. So
shall I tell you what
you should drop out? What do you want? What's got to go?
My issue is...
we've got some money to save because we're not going to cater for all the... Oh, yeah. We've got evening guests.
Evening guests coming up, yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not inviting any more evening guests. No more evening guests.
Do we take
So my other
drinks off the table for the wedding breakfast?
No.
Okay, fine.
My other thought. So the problem with a videographer is that it's selfish.
It's really important though.
That's what I mean. We want the videographer. The guests want the canapes. Do you know what I mean? This is how you get into these
Let's
arguments.
keep going and see how far over we go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Dress
happy.
budget?
Well, I'm happy to buy my dress myself.
Okay, great. Not a problem.
And it's not in the wedding budget.
Okay, fine. You can do that.
Can you buy your own dress?
I'm going to wear a suit.
Brian,
how much is... Oh,
Where's he gone? His was not that bad
Yeah, how
hiring
much
it.
was this-
Fuck, £200, something like that.
okay, and then we've got... Are we going to do the groomsmen?
No.
Oh, back now, are you?
Brian, how much was your suit to hire? Yeah, Tuxedo Junction, shout out. They were phenomenal. They are brilliant. Go and have a look at them. But we hired it.
Okay, £100 a suit. So were we doing groom, best man, groomsman, dad?
So there was 2 groomsmen. No, I think dads can get their own. I don't
fine.
think dads. So it's 2 groomsmen, and so we'll do £300 for that. Okay. I'm going to have to get bridesmaids.
Yeah, £100 a dress.
£200. Can I put my dress on? Should I be putting my dress on there now then?
No, because we've got hair and makeup yet, doll.
Shit. My friend's going to do my hair.
Okay.
My friend will do my hair. Ow, sorry. I'm not fussy. Like, I'm fussy on hair, so I'm just going to get someone I know to do it. However, I would like a makeup artist because I don't trust myself to do my own makeup.
Okay.
How much is a makeup artist?
150.
Am I doing my bridesmaids?
Plus travel. I'd say bridesmaids, you either have your dress or hair.
And this is why we've got to do the minimum. We've got to do winter because it's got to hit a minimum people. How much did you say, sorry? 200?
Yeah, 250, I'd probably say.
For hair and makeup?
No,
just my makeup. My makeup. Okay. What else do we need?
Signage and stuff, but we can do it and get it printed. So let's budget a couple of £100 to that.
It's £250 towards printing, I reckon.
Little bits like card box.
All of the little shite, is...
Dance floor props. £200?
Yeah.
£250?
£250 I'd feel more comfortable with. Okay.
Should we do a sweet station? We got any money?
We got a little bit of money.
Yeah.
What's important to us?
Okay, what's left? Rings.
Fuck. Just go on a high street jeweler, please. But this is the problem. This is why it gets so stressful trying to plan a wedding, is because
I don't really care about the wedding ring.
I know, but you're going to wear it forever.
Yeah, but I just care about my engagement ring.
But your wedding ring has to go with it. I do look at my wedding ring every day and be like, know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How much? Just plain band.
Wedding band. Okay. Ooh, you can get them for like £200 each.
Yeah, there are definitely some cheaper options.
Each, £200 each.
Let's do £400 towards it then.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We over?
We're over. We've ended on £20,050.
Not bad. But we've also not paid like travel fees on hardly anything. Right. And this is what I mean.
This is
No.
Go on.
We could save a grand easy by going for a Thursday or a Sunday.
Valid.
And this is where you look at it and go, would I rather have canapes or do a Sunday wedding? Would I rather have a magician? So if we actually went for a midweek and we saved £2,000, which we're like, oh, in grand scheme of things, that's nothing. If we saved £2,000 there.
Well, we could add the sax, which would keep the vibe in the evening.
Yeah, we could add the magician.
Not both, though.
Well, you probably could.
This is why wedding planning is so hard.
But this is what I mean. I think.
And do you remember that thing that said 17.5 grand was the average price of a wedding? Fuck off. People sometimes will comment on my things and be like, why we did it for 10 grand. Genuinely how? Because
you just do afternoon tea or...
But it's not cheap.
Village, like you do lots of different things. And I just think this is where you really need to have the conversations of going, actually, our dream wedding we can do, but it's on a Thursday in February.
There have got to be compromises somewhere.
Yeah.
You cannot do it. You can't do it with all the things you want to have.
Yeah.
No way. And I'll fight.
We could take off videographer for that.
We could take off videographer. But you've got to remember that we're weighing up the day versus the memories for life.
Experience,
so the wedding rings, the videography, the photography is the only 3 things. Am I right in saying that? They are the only 3 things that last.
What I would say is it's hard as well because and people think we're unrealistic. That is a standard. That sounds horrible. That's a standard wedding.
100%. That's not too many frills on that.
No.
It's lovely. It would be lovely. You've got all the candles. We're in. We're sorted. but there's not much room to play with personality there.
Yeah.
The mashed potato bar is as close as we've been able to get to getting like weird and wonderful. I don't know. Shows how hard it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tricky.
But they're the essentials.
That, guys, is your bones.
The bones.
The bare bones of it.
But you can see why people don't do canapes.
100%. But this is why I'm trying to...
And you could also say, like...
We could start later.
Would you rather canapes or drink on the table? I'd probably say canapes.
You can always buy more drink. You can't buy more food. So I agree with that. I reckon, like, if you guys are happy sharing with us your wedding budgets, it would be a really good episode to chat through what people are spending on things. Like, if you've got whether you're getting married or you've got married, like, if you're happy, we won't share your name and we won't share the venue and things like that, but it'd be really nice to be like, look, this is based on 120 people, really fucking bougie wedding. This is what it cost. This is where the breakdowns were. I think that'd be a really helpful episode. Let's do that. Guys, if you're happy, please just DM us or email us. What's our email?
Hello
at the unfilteredbridepodcast.co.uk. But yeah, send us your wedding spreadsheet, like budget plan, and then maybe a couple of photos if you have got married, because then we can kind of look at them and be like, cool.
Would you like a pictures from a bride?
I would love a pictures
I've got
from
two.
a bride.
Got time for one or two, Bri?
I think one, because don't forget, we have to clear up our podcast.
I know. Okay. Okay, bitches from a bride incoming. Me and my fiance have been engaged for about 2 months and they're at the start of our planning. Guest list,
And
budget,
that's horrible,
booking a
isn't
venue.
it?
There is a girl who's part of a small group from school, literally just the three of us. However, the past year before I got engaged, she's been super flaky. I haven't physically seen her since the end of March last year, through no fault of me not trying. Me and my friend have tried for ages to try and see her, but she's always flaked last minute. Never suggest dates, to rearrange when cancels. Sometimes we'll leave messages on read or take sometimes weeks to reply. I got engaged New Year's Eve and all of a sudden has come out of the woodwork saying she misses us, but it's still fickle and frugal with dates and plans to get together. I think you can understand that I feel like her coming out of the woodwork is to do with my engagement in the hopes that she wants to be invited. My other friend has said that I should message her, explain how I feel and ask her to not be annoyed if she is only invited to the evening do. I'm given a 6-month probation to prove herself. Would love your thoughts and also help on how to word the message. I just don't feel like our lives align anymore. We've drifted apart. Thanks.
So I probably would say I had similar for my wedding. I had some school friends and we did the same sort of thing. It wasn't even that they were not coming to things, but none of us were really doing it because we all had not new mates, but your proper mates. They're your school friends and then these are your friends. And I invited them to the evening and they came to the evening. I think it's just they must know what position they're in. Like if that friend got married and invited me to the evening, that's exactly where in fact, we haven't seen each other much since then. So I wouldn't even be offended if I wasn't invited to the wedding. Like I think if you're thinking it, they're also thinking it. There's very little times when someone's like shocked that they're not invited to your wedding.
I think, yeah, a similar situation happened when I went to. There was one of the guys in the friendship group, super flaky, didn't come to the wedding, was working on a Sunday.
All right.
You're a plumber.
Yeah. All right, mate.
Don't lie.
You're
and
like,
you've also known for like a year.
Why
like,
you lie?
That's fine. Like you can, like if it was me, I'd just be like, look guys, like life's really busy. My paths are changing. Like, I love you guys. I hope you're all the best. But like, I just don't have the time for the friendship anymore. And that's no offense to anyone. I don't think you should message this friend. Given her a probation.
I would invite the evening.
You're 2 months into being engaged.
Yeah, just chill
let her
out.
prove herself.
Yeah.
If it's true and if it's genuine, it will last. If not, it will fizzle out and you'll know your answer. But by giving someone that ultimatum or even addressing it, they could try really hard for 6 months, get that invite, and it's again after the wedding, they'll be gone.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I think
if you're even questioning it,
emotions are heightened.
Yeah.
You've obviously got. I just don't address. I don't think it needs.
And
to
if
be
you get
addressed.
to the point of inviting people and there's still nothing happened, then just go evening.
Just go evening.
Yeah.
With no explanation. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone.
No. And if they ever said anything, you'd be like, well,
yeah, haven't seen you in ages.
Budget restrictions. The venue don't allow extra people in the evening. Sorry.
I want a magician.
I picked canapes over you.
Yeah.
We could get rid of 10 people.
No. We
Get rid of
could
your
have 10
family?
dropouts.
Get rid of your family.
Get fucked. Right.
Guys, we hope that helped. It's tricky. We
honestly,
we feel you. We feel you. It's hard planning a wedding. But we hope that kind of gave you a little bit of what our narrative of it would be. But if you are happy to share some budgets,
send them our way.
Let's talk more about money so that it doesn't feel so big and scary when it gets to it. Because I know a lot of people listening are not yet engaged and are hoping to be. So we will see you next week. Thank you for listening and we love you very much.
Love you. Bye.